Yeah, this is Venkat for I have other sites. Venkat for starsai.com. The full Nagase Mandir, the Sage Aarti has started. I came here to sweep the temple. Because I do financial consulting these days, only if my mother is alright, I start to temple and come here. And even in that case, I used to see the CCTV camera whether my mother is alright or not, because I kept a camera in my mother near my mother. You do sacrifice, without that you cannot come to Sai Baba temple at least to serve. And with and in between I have my work to do, so sometimes I sit here and I do consulting to my clients. I speak to them, and in between I go and do some work, and then I come back, or maybe see Baba and come back. Okay, now what happens is that one of this devotee, he comes here. He was parking his car near me, and he was like, whoever it is, he will always stare at them like this, like a kind of an arrogant stare. And after my father passed away, I became, I lost all my soft nature. Am I really soft? I don't know, but I am soft, but I have a soft corner. But if someone does something that makes me feel that they are annoying me, I immediately show my anger on them, frustration on them. I just wanted to feel like, I at least give it back to them with all the bonus. So I just he was staring at me. Everyone are struggling to earn their living, and I can only manage my time when I'm sitting in my car, even wherever I go, not only in temple. Sometimes when I'm taking my mother to a doctor, then also I will speak if that has to be done. you know but this man was like, staring at me, which really irritated me. That makes you think about. I will connect you the docs. That is, I forget the name of the devotee. That is why you have to regularly read Satcharita, and I don't read. There is a devotee who passed away exactly 1 week after Sai Baba's Mahasamadhi. He's a kind of a weird kind of a devotee who once he asked Baba. Baba was sitting in his gadi. He asked Baba, get up. Then he sat there, and Baba was very politely getting up, and he also sat there. He was just testing whether Baba has ego or not. But Baba was very, very kind to him. But he was like kind of a rough and tough guy, and this devotee had a enmity towards Sate. The one who built Satevada. So this devotee, once what he did, he used to throw stone on Sate. He used to, take a piece of glass, and he will scratch on Sate's head. And Satya was like, furious, and once he wanted to throw a stone back on this devotee, and Baba shouted at him saying, Baba used to call Satya in a very beautiful way. And he will call Satya and say, no, don't do that. That devotee is doing that because that is his state of mind. He's not highly educated or something like that. But you hold a position. Satya holds a very good position. Okay. So Baba tells him, you hold a position, so you should not show your frustration that way to this particular devotee. So that is what I think. Again, if this man stares at me, I will again stare at him. But again, I told Baba, I don't have that patience. Even when I am driving and someone is like, coming to here, if they're not driving properly, I used to yell at them. See, I have a nature wherein if something is happening unethical, I immediately get emotional, and it shows out in my words. I don't know. I think I have to change. My father always used to tell me that, this is not the right way to, live in this world, because you cannot always expect something good to happen. Goodness has never happened to me in that way. So sometimes I believe I have to be more softer, more tolerant, more tolerant, and then accept it. People are like that. You have to accept it. So like how Baba asked Sate to, not to bother the other devotee, I think I also should not bother people. They don't know my struggles. They don't know what I am doing to manage my life. So that is the way it is. That is how life goes on. So with this message, I wanted to tell you one thing. There don't don't have that enmity on anyone, even when you feel that they are doing something unethical to you, or at least try to see if you can do not show that enmity towards them, or keep that enmity in your heart, because keeping enmity on someone is like a poisonous tree or plant, and it will grow in you. So I have a feeling like Baba is telling me, never look at this devotee again, just move on with your life. So that is it, guys. Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram. If you want to share something with me, always message me or email me it is in the description. Nobody is emailing me these days. People only want to send short messages. I feel bad about it. Gone are the times when people used to send long emails, their story, their experience with Sai Baba. But now, even if they sometimes I don't have time to reply also. Anyway, life goes on like that. Om Sai Ram.